Welcome to our weekly podcast, Make We Take a Look, with your hosts Jab and Annie. Please join us as we look at life without filters to see how we can best live our lives to the fullest. Please remember to like, share, subscribe, and hit the post notification bell so you will be notified each time we upload another podcast. Enjoy!
We're saying that because you're from a poor environment,
Yeah.
your grandparents were poor, your parents are poor, so the only thing that they can give you is a poverty program, a poverty mindset,
Yeah.
right? Because they cannot not give you a poverty mindset if you're in that environment. They don't have a rich mindset to give you. They don't have a rich program to give you. Therefore, they only can give what they have. And what they have is poverty. So that's what you got.
Yeah.
And that's why you're poor. No, it's up to you now to change that program
Yeah.
to a rich program.
Yeah.
Because there's no way, it's not possible for you to use a poor program and get rich.
Yeah.
It's not possible.
Yeah.
In order to get rich, you have to delete that poor program and install a rich program.
Yes.
If you stand any chance of getting rich. Well, not if you stand any chance of getting rich, because a rich program does not know how to be poor,
Exactly.
right?
Exactly.
And a poor program does not know how to be rich.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you cannot have a poor program and trying to get rich with a poor. That's insanity. That's madness. That's madness.
Yep. That's going up a slippery hill.
Yes. I wonder why you can't reach the
You
top,
can't reach the top.
right?
You can't reach the top.
For example, in our culture, or in our Jamaican culture, right? So we try a whole lot of stuff, right? And can't get a break. We open a bar, the bar fail. We open a shop, the shop fail. Everything we do, it seems like we can't get a break, right? And we're saying because of our culture, we're saying somebody are fighting against we. Somebody's fighting against us. That's why we can't make it. Nobody's saying, hold on a minute, maybe I don't have the right program, right, for success,
Yeah.
right? Because again, if you have the success program, the rich program does not know how not to be rich, right? So every time you do something and fail, sometimes you do something and you yourself sabotage what you're doing because you don't have the right program to move forward, right?
Yeah. Yeah. And that goes for anything. That goes for rich relationships, whatever.
Yes.
Whatever you are being exposed to
Yes.
most of your life. That is what you're going to attract,
Yes.
manifest, or put out.
Yeah.
You can't do anything else.
They can't do anything else.
Because that's all that you know.
Okay.
You know, even if you're conscious of certain things,
Yes.
and you want those certain things because your consciousness
Yes.
sees it,
Yes.
and likes the nice this, nice that,
Yeah.
or the nice relationship, or whatever, or taking care of yourself and so on.
Yeah.
And all of those things feel good when your conscious mind is aware of it.
Yes.
But when you go after it now to achieve it, like you say, you don't realize sometimes you self-sabotage, because you don't have that program.
You don't have the program.
Yeah.
You don't have the program, right? And then again, then we say, you know what? Somebody's fighting against us. Yeah, somebody's bad minding me. Somebody's doing this.
Yeah.
Somebody's doing that. No, you just don't have the
It's your
program.
own mind.
Your own mind. Your very own mind is fighting against you,
Your own mind is fighting against you.
right? So that's one approach to the whole thing, right?
But when even a simple thing that you can't even laugh about is, even for example, you say you're going on a diet. How much of us go on diets for how long? But
Yes.
we have a program to be healthy,
Yes,
and
yes,
slender, or
yes,
whatever.
yes.
And you're fighting not to eat the donut.
Yeah.
You say, I'm not having that donut, I'm
Yeah,
not whatever.
yeah.
But your program says, yo, I need that comfort food.
Yeah.
I need that feeling that goes with that food.
Yes, yes.
And this is what is there. So eventually you grab a donut, wrap in a napkin, and you go somewhere, go hide and eat it.
And that's a very and that's a very good example. That's a very good example. You know what to do. You know what you want to do.
You know what you want
right?
to do.
And sometimes you know how to do it,
Yeah.
but you can't become successful at it. You can't get yourself to actually follow through to the end.
Even when you start it, you don't know how you fall off track and you're gone down the gullies, back to where you were,
Yes.
or even worse.
Yeah.
Because your programming is not for what you would like to achieve or acquire.
Exactly. So you want the thing, you desire the thing, but you don't have the program to support that which you desire.
Exactly.
Right? Or when we say program, we mean your mindset.
Your
the mindset is not in place to support that which you want. That's why you find yourself not getting it. Right? Yeah. So that's one approach in terms of looking at getting rich. Right? Another approach of getting rich is that for many of us, the idea of rich is a vague term. So you want to get rich. How do you know that you're not rich now? How do you know? Are we talking about in the synthetic world, in the man-made world, in society?
In the man-made world.
In society.
Yeah.
How do you know that you're not rich right now? How do you know that you're not rich? You're trying to get rich, right? How do you know that you're not rich?
Because you're not specific as to what rich is for you.
Exactly.
Or to you.
You didn't define what rich means. Because the term rich or the concept rich is a broad term. It's a vague term. So when you say rich, what do you mean by rich? Because you'll be going after something that you don't even know what it looks like.
Yeah.
Right? So how do you know that you're not even have it right now? You don't. Because you didn't define it. So if you are to get rich, you have to first define what rich means to you.
Yeah.
Right? If you're gonna be rich, right? Because I would go further and say the giver of rich do not understand what rich means. You have to be specific. So, when I say specific, I mean you desire $10 million, right? That's a very specific desire.
You ever see a man get like $1,000 in ball? Me rich.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So for that man, that $1,000
Yes.
is riches.
It's riches.
So
Exactly.
then, if he look on some kind of magazine or TV and he see a certain lifestyle or in his neighborhood that he wants, and he say he wants to be rich, then if he get $1,000 and he gets so excited, life say, oh, $1,000 to you is rich.
Exactly.
You know, so you have to be specific as to what rich means to you.
To you, exactly. So if you say rich to me is $10 million, right? Then when you get $10 million, then you would have known that this is what rich means.
Yeah, because the next man would have said, what? $1,000 chump change.
Yes, exactly.
You know?
So you can't use rich as such a broad term. You have to define it for yourself and what it means to you.
Exactly.
Right? What it means to you. Right?
What would make you be rich?
Yeah.
You know, and at that point, like you say, how you know that you're not even rich already? The thing about this is that if you dictate what rich means to you, it will make you be aware and take a look around you and see what you have already and say, you know what? I am rich. You know, or okay, I need to get this, that, and that for my comfort, my safety, or you know, my pleasurable experiences or whatever. You know, so you have to take note of what you have, where you are at. Yes,
exactly.
You know,
because once you define what rich means, right? Let's say, okay, rich to me means $10 million. And if right now I have $1 million, I'm already on the way.
Yeah, you only need 9 more million.
You only need 9 more million. So you're already on the way. Right? So here's another question though. If you are to be rich, how long would you need to be rich?
Well, society could say, give us a thing of saying, oh, give yourself 10 years to be rich and whatever. And I think we tend to looking at it, we tend to put being rich in the future away from us, not touchable at this time.
Yeah.
You know, not experiencing it now because it's something that's not real.
Yeah.
It's in the future.
Yeah.
You know, so that's the understanding that you know, I grew up with. You know, that rich is not here now. You know, it's a futuristic thing.
Yeah.
Not understanding.
Right? So if you aspire to be rich, now you define what rich means to you, right? The question is, how long would you need to become rich, right? And when we look at it, because now is the only time you have to be rich right now.
Yeah.
You cannot be rich at any other point in the future because there's no future to be rich. There's no future. It's only now. So if you say you want $10 million, right? You have to, in your mind, say, I have $10 million. And you have to walk $10 million. You have to sleep $10 million. You have to go to the bathroom knowing that you have $10 million. You have to go to work knowing that you have $10 million. You have to have it before you can get it.
So that go back to your mind, your mind process.
Yes.
You have to work on having a mindset that is wealthy.
Yes. And going back also, right? If poverty is in the mind, if poverty is in you, right? Wealth can be in you also. Riches can be in you also.
Exactly.
Right? So if you're walking around, right, with $10 million, right? You after a while, you get used to the idea that I have $10 million. Right? And everything start moving in place for you to realize that $10 million. Because you cannot get $10 million in the future, you have to have it now.
Yeah.
What you have to, in order to get it, you first have to have it.
And when we're saying that you have to have it now, it goes back again to the mindset.
To the mindset, yes.
All right?
Yes.
It has to be real in the mind. The mind has to have that program.
Yes.
You know,
yes.
that I am wealthy.
Yes.
Kind of program.
Yes.
Because it just will not work with the poverty state of mind.
Yes. So if right now, if you're in the environment if you're in a poor environment, right? One of the first things to do is to get out of that environment, because being in that environment is going to reinforce the idea of poverty, because everything you're seeing around you says poor, right? And no. It could be argued that you don't physically have to leave, especially in today's day with all the technology that we have.
Exactly.
Right? You have a bunch of different resources that you can submerge yourself into in order to change that program, that poverty mindset, that poverty program, right? Here's what person might ask: how do I change a program? And our response is, you have to figure that out for yourself. Because if we tell you how to switch your program, right, it's going to become knowledge to you and not understanding. People don't do what they know; people do what they understand. So just like my partner was saying before, right? That everybody knows how to lose weight, but why can't they do it? For the most part, most people.
For the most part.
Right?
Keep it off.
And keep it off.
And
keep it off, right? We're not speaking in general terms. There's always exception to what we're saying. There's always exception. But you understand what I'm saying? Here's what you need to know as a listener. You need to know that you are poor because you have a poor program, a poor mindset. It was given to you by your foreparents, your grandparents, and your parents, right? So that's where you are. Now, we're saying that if you are to be rich, because you cannot use a poor program to get rich. You have to use, because a poor program does not know how to get rich. And once you have the rich program, you will never be poor again, because the rich program does not know how to be poor.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So no. Here's an example that is fitting for today's society, society that we're in right now, right? Or this era. Everybody, the whole world is digital. Everybody's videotaping stuff, and everybody have this program, that program, right? Can you use an email program to edit a video? Can you use an email program to edit a video? Right? And I'm going to assume that you're going to say no. And you're right. Why? Because an email program was not designed to edit videos, so you can't use it. Right? So how do you expect to use a poor program to get rich? It was not designed for that.
Exactly.
So you will not realize it.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So once you understand that it's a program game, it's a game of programming, it's a game of mindset, right? All you need to do is figure out how to change your mindset, how to change your program, right? Towards anything that you want, that you desire, and anything that you want to pursue, right? Don't go pursuing first, because it's going to be a lot of strain and a lot of effort. If you get the program first, then you don't have to apply that much effort, because the program will guide you and how to go about it.
Because that's the only thing the program will know how to do, is to achieve either poverty, wealth, health, whatever.
Whatever it is.
Because you have it, the right mindset.
Yes.
AKA program.
Yes. Right. And again, and that's just one approach, and that's the most important approach, because again, once you have the program knows what to do, right? It cannot a rich program cannot not get rich. It doesn't make no sense when you look at it, right? Just recapping: if you are to get rich, you have to define for yourself what rich is.
Yeah.
Right? Because if you don't know what rich is for you, you can be rich and don't even know that you're rich, or you're pursuing something that you don't even know what it looks like. So how are you going to know when you get it?
Yeah.
How are you going to know when you get it?
How are you going to know even to when certain opportunity to present itself at your door, to know, sir, you know, open the door to this one, you know?
Yeah. Right? Everybody now get an idea. Again, we're just looking. We're just looking. This is not the truth. We're not here to give you the truth. We are not here to persuade you of anything. We are looking, and this is what we are seeing. This is what we are seeing. Right?
So you guys look further, look with us, and if you see something else and understand differently, share with us, because we're all looking, we're all going through this life together.
Yes. All we're doing here is looking, right? Looking. We're looking for the facts as they are, not what we want it to be, not filtered through a belief system or some religious persuasion, right? We're just looking at the facts as they are, the everyday living as it is, right? So when if you're responding or contributing something, we don't want it from any book. We don't want it from any religion. We just want the plain old facts as it is. As it is. Right?
You looking and what you see.
And what you see when you look.
Yeah.
Basically, when you're looking.
No filters.
No filters.
No filters.
Right? Not through any books, not through any religion. Just you looking at it, right? As it is, what are you seeing? Because we're trying to unearth and trying to uncover the facts here. Right? And the idea behind that is that once you see the fact for what it is, then you'll know exactly what to do next. We will know exactly what to do next. Right? So that's that. Are we missing anything on getting rich?
No. Our friends here who are listening, they're going to look too, and they're going to share.
They're going to share. Okay.
And we're not comparing. We're not trying to prove anything. Nobody's trying to say right, wrong, or anything. Just look.
And we're just looking. It's what do you see when you look, right? Until next time, that's all we got, right?
Thank you for looking with us.